sneezed in the last like 9 days. I just got
Yeah,
my first two yesterday.
yeah, bro. That chest is healing. That
Yeah.
that deep rib injury. Oop, can't forget this. Hold on. Logitech G Hub. So I can
Brother,
sound like an
brother.
actual broadcaster. There we go.
No, 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 no.
All right, let me get this link sent out. Ooh, we sounded crispy. Oh, sleeper. You gotta make sure everything's cleared out, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
Love. We'll go ahead and send it in the landfill too.
Damn, I guess we can kind of recap all of our leagues, at least how they're looking. See if anyone's surprising us and all that.
I'm trying to I think I've seen it everywhere. Hold on. All right, you can go ahead and hit the intro.
What is going on, guys? We are the Any Given Sunday podcast. I'm Tyler. This is Hunter. Hunter held it down last week while we had a doctor's appointment for Rhett. So,
Bro is gonna come out to be a peak prime athlete, championship belt holder one day, if anyone was wondering. Today we are going to be recapping week 2. We're going to be putting out our predictions for week 3. We're going to be talking about Tyler's top 10 dynasty wide receivers. And if we think of something for UFC off top, we might throw that in there too. We've just been enjoying a lot of football, so everything's kind of off top right now. So we're just happy it's back, and we're not ready. We want to enjoy every minute of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these games up right here. First we have Vikings Eagles. We'll probably go back and forth and give our opinions on the game. I uploaded a video on this the day after it happened. Basically same thing. Vikings, they're coming out slow. Their O-line is atrocious. They have no run game. They're very, very, very much missing Dalvin Cook. I mean, me and Tyler told people that at least fantasy wise, and it's correlating on the field too, that Madison is not that guy to run that backfield, and y'all don't have a deep backfield. It's really just Madison and a few guys that either are newly drafted or have been on the team for a while, and they're just not getting it done. Kirk Cousins getting fried by the defense. It's going to be another one of those years like 2 years ago where they lost
a lot
almost
of
every game by a touchdown.
one possession games.
Yeah. We have the Eagles. They're starting slow. I pissed someone off the other day because they said something about I said they're struggling. I never said the Eagles are struggling because they're finishing the game strong. They're starting slow. The offensive coordinator's trying to get the wheels turning. I think they were using the Vikings to get the run game going. It worked out. Jalen Hurts is making some weird decisions on passes. He's had 2 turnovers in the last 5 quarters. He had 2 turnovers. I think he only had 2 turnovers last year in total or something like that. I saw that stat today. But yeah, they're starting slow. They finally got that run game going though. The con I have, or the pro for the Vikings, is Addison is a dog already. So I'll let Tyler touch on his Vikings Eagles thoughts.
Well, along the same lines, yeah, I don't know if I'd say Philadelphia is struggling, but
No.
I would not be happy as an Eagles fan with how they've played, even though they've won both games. Because later on down the road, if they don't get the little issues figured out, it will end up costing them.
You can't start slow in November and
You
December.
you can't start slow against Dallas either. They're
No.
gonna
No.
they gotta figure it out. Yeah, but I mean outside of that, I don't know what's going on with AJ Brown or Jalen Hurts. They know they can run the ball now, so now let's spread the ball around, make everyone happy. Really,
Yeah.
defense is still solid. It's the pass rush, but after the pass rush, it's kind of we'll see.
Yeah, they got a few
Uh,
guys out.
Same thing for Minnesota though. I'm just not big on Alexander Madison. I think he can figure it out, but I don't know. I'm not a big on him. Jefferson is going to keep doing Jefferson things, which has allowed Addison to score in his first 2 games. So yeah, I just want to see Minnesota's got to figure it out, and they got to be able to win those close games. That's the way I just kind of see it. So
Definitely. That was literally the difference.
I'm not panicking if I'm a Vikings fan either
No.
at 0-2. So just like another team that's 0-2, we'll get to. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
panicking if I'm them either. So
And I mean, they could last year they were were they the second best team in the league? The Vikings, something like that. They had a really good record. But
I'm trying to think. I know they lost to the Giants in the wild card.
Which we called that, by the way.
So they might have been the 2 seed.
That was before we did the podcast, but we said that was happening. Yeah. Next, I have a lot of praise for this one team. Ravens Bengals. Me and Tyler both had Ravens. I had them in third. He had them in fourth. I did say when I did my predictions on that, I said Ravens could easily be a 2 team. It really depends how Lamar comes out and plays. And I had some guys that, I usually am a really big, I'm not a big Lamar fan, but I'll usually praise Lamar until people start gassing him up. Then I have to, play devil's advocate. Lamar did a lot of things this last week that I really liked. There were several moments you can tell he grew as a quarterback. There were several moments I was like, Lamar's about to tuck and run this. He sat there in the pocket and he threw completions, he threw touchdowns, and I was like, that's what you want to see from your franchise quarterback. Making these really good decisions to help your team in crunch time like that. They beat the Bengals. I have oh, by the way, Rock Ya-Sin pick yesterday. He's on the Ravens. Yeah, he's on the Ravens.
Yep.
Bengals, I know what's wrong. Their defense is bad. We've always known that. Burrow's struggling. He didn't have a camp. Burrow's still dealing with a calf injury. They're about to have to make a decision. Are you going to keep letting your franchise $270 million quarterback play on a calf injury? The same kind of calf injury that had Aaron Rodgers tear his Achilles, by the way. Are we going to keep letting him play on that even after he's come out and said it's still bothering him? Or are we going to let him sit a week or two? I guess it really depends who they have coming up. I can't really see that right now, but
they have the Rams.
Okay.
Then they have the Titans. Then they have the Cardinals. So it's not a super difficult next 3 games.
I mean, you gotta think the long run on this. You're gonna let them sit. It'd be easier to make that decision if y'all were 2-0 or 1-1. Might not be having this conversation.
It'll just be 1 game.
He needs to get
if he even sits. I don't think he's gonna sit. I think that's the competitor in him.
Definitely. But that so the calf issue is when your calf is strained, it puts more tension on your Achilles, and that's why you see more Achilles tears when people have calf issues, because it's more tension, and they're usually non-contact, pushing off the ground, making a cut, stuff like that. Tyler, what are your thoughts on the Ravens and the Bengals?
Well, the only reason I'm not impressed with the Ravens yet is because we are not even in October, and the Ravens have had no problems starting off hot. since Lamar took over. It's finishing that they were like 7-0 like 2 years ago, 7-1. Lamar missed the rest of the year. Last year started off hot. Lamar gets hurt. Same shit. So I just kind of want to see I kind of want to see him in November and see if he's still playing this well. But off to a good start. Obviously, I'm happy. So we'll see. That's actually a really really tough division.
Yeah, it's really going to be.
If Cincy figures it out, I mean, you got Cincy, you got Baltimore, who's 2-0. You got the Browns,
If the
who look really
Steelers
good.
figure it out, that might be the
Oh,
best division in football right now.
yeah, and the way it's looking, I had the Browns in second, and then the way they looked last week, demolishing the Bengals. They could be the best team in the division. I don't know. It's too early to tell, really, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I still think the Bengals figure it out. I think too many checkdowns. Jamar Chase hasn't really done anything the first 2 weeks, so which the only thing is that's funny about that is everyone thinks he's the second best receiver in football behind Jefferson, and it could be Burrow, but I haven't been impressed. Which don't worry, we'll be touching up on Jamar and where I have him here in a little bit. So yeah.
Yep.
2-0 Ravens, 0-2 Bengals.
Ooh, this might be candidate for game of the week. We got Seahawks Lions. I saw Kenneth Walker bounce a ball out of a closing hole yesterday that blew my fucking mind. Great ball vision by him. Gino made a decision yesterday that pissed me off, taking a loss of yards on a really crucial drive. Both teams are looking good though, but you can definitely tell both teams have their flaws. We're getting torched in our secondary tremendously. Lions, they're getting to the quarterback, but their secondary is still pretty iffy. That's why it was pretty much, a dog fight. Both teams I feel like have a lot of potential. Both are 1-1 now. What's his name? Really showed yesterday that he's a bus driver. Jared Goff, bus driver, bro.
Sauce man.
Yeah, that's saucy himself. He did throw for 323 and an interception, but you just got to watch the game to understand what I'm talking about when I say that. Damn. Hey, Gino was kind of sucking yesterday, low key. 32 of 41. No, that's not bad. I'm tripping. I thought that was almost 50%. That wasn't bad. I'm about to say
it was a tough game regardless, but
really, really, really good game.
Comeback win.
We didn't really have the run game going. Our highest rusher, Walker, 43 yards. When are we going to see some Charbonnet?
You did?
A little bit in the passing game.
No, he averaged 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, but 4 carries. Like someone else who got 4 carries this week that's really upset about it, but we'll get to that. Let's see what the Lions did. Montgomery, 67 on 17. Gibbs, 7-17. I bet Gibbs
Montgomery is going to be out for a little bit.
Well, yeah, he got carted off, and I was like, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, he's out for, let me find it. He is out for...
Probably a high ankle sprain.
It's expected to miss a couple weeks. His quad.
Ooh.
So, yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs season, baby.
Yes, sir. All right.
Moving
any
on.
Takeaways from Seahawks Lions, or you want to move to the next?
You can move to the next. I mean, it was a good game.
It was a blowout. Not a blowout, a shootout. We got Colts Texans. One, Anthony Richardson's gonna have to learn how to slide. I mean, they got it. I mean, they got Zach Moss back. He kind of came in and picked up the slack once Richardson came out. They have a good young team. I think I saw a stat. I don't think the Colts have I don't think they have one player over like 27, 28 years old. That's insane. That is crazy. Not even the kicker.
Meanwhile, Colorado State's kicker is 30 with 2 kids, 3 kids, and he's married.
You're lying.
Nope.
Oh god, we have the Texans, good old H-Town's team. They're out here still losing, but they're showing some they're getting better week by week. You know, Tank Dell came out, he showed out, which I said in the preseason, you know, we got a friend that's going to gas him up a little too much. But Tank Dell is one of those guys that he's going to come out. He makes really good space and open field, and he's going to be a really solid guy for them. What was the other dude that went off? Collins?
Yeah,
Bro,
7 catches, 146.
where is Robert Woods? Isn't Robert Woods on the Texans?
Robert Woods had 6 catches for 74
He
yards. That's
did?
13. That's 13 fantasy points right
Okay,
there.
okay,
But
Robert. I see you, Roberto.
here's the thing with the Texans players are going to be good this year. Because when you're down every game, CJ Stroud threw the ball 47 times yesterday and completed 30 of them. So
they said I saw something about them being a top rushing team. I need to look at that. Hold on.
I don't know about that. Yeah, they only ran for.
There's no way
yesterday.
they have. Yeah, say Pierce only has 31
passing
yards.
Team. No, you saw passing. They said that the Texans were like 3rd in the NFL and 2nd in the AFC or something like that in passing yards.
Well, yeah, like we said, when that's all you can do, it's kind of.
How about say,
Collins had 146 yards yesterday on 7 catches.
Yeah, I mean
that's crazy.
You ain't gonna do that every week though. When you're playing the Colts, you're gonna have some success too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's go to the Titans Chargers. How about that?
Where's that at? There we go.
Titans take down Justin Herbert in the Chargers in overtime. Is it time to start thinking maybe Herbert just can't get it done?
I was sitting here yesterday and I was like, I almost looked the stats up, but it was like 4 a.m. I just think about the most random football shit at 4 a.m. Is Justin Herbert just Phillip Rivers 2.0? I mean, big arm.
But hold on. Is it Kellen Moore? I mean, you just drafted Quentin Johnson in the first round and you threw him 2 passes the entire game. I know they didn't have Eckler, but
I think we're starting to see what kind of coordinator Kellen Moore was like in last year when the Cowboys were calling what, because Mike McCarthy's really conservative, which I mean, it's help. They kicked 6 field goals yesterday, 6 or 5, something like that, which I mean, shit, they're blowing people out, so it doesn't matter. But Kellen Moore is one of those guys on 4th down. He's drawing up some shit. And sometimes drawing up some shit on 4th down is not helping the team. I think it's really going to test him this year. I mean, they have such a squad. They're 0-2, right?
Chargers, yes.
That is insane. They didn't get any of their run game coordinated yesterday, I don't believe. I
was gonna say, granted, one of their best pass catchers and rusher was out.
Okay, but at the same time,
how much is Herbert getting paid? If you're gonna be making all this money.
When Eckler was out last year, Joshua Kelly really stepped up. Kelly is not a bad. I mean, he can do the same thing Eckler can do, maybe not to the same extent, but he has the same abilities. They just weren't getting it. I mean, Keenan Allen had a day. Everyone was catching some passes, but when it came down to that crunch time, they just couldn't get it done. The Titans, I mean, I need to look at Derrick Henry's rushing yards. Every time I looked up, he was running the ball. 25 carries for 80 yards. Jesus.
Spears ran it for 6 yards a carry, though.
Yeah, 8 carries, 49 yards. Ryan Tannehill ran it for 12.
I'm really not sure how they won this game.
I really don't know.
Because I didn't watch it, but
I bet if we go back, we can find some key turnovers. You
didn't run the ball necessarily well. You didn't throw the ball a lot.
I'm sure y'all went for it on some 4th downs. You probably should have punted it away.
They didn't fumble it. They didn't throw an interception. They just simply probably weren't moving the ball. It looks like. So, I don't know. But yeah, kind of concerning if I'm a Chargers fan. Also, you have Quentin Johnston again, who has had 3 fantasy points total in 2 games,
which is insane. I mean, I guess it's not. We said he was going to be the longest run, like for.
I wasn't expecting it.
Rookie receiver, yeah. We really did. We expected him to be wide receiver 3, though. I mean, but we knew Keenan and Mike Williams were going to be. But at the same time, like Mike Williams is so streaky. You think he would have had a game by now, at least some more catches. Yeah. Bears Bucks. We're not going to talk on that long because the Bears are fucking awful. But we're going to throw this
How
out
about
there.
Baker
Baker
Mayfield?
Mayfield, baby.
Hold on.
Is it the
20
third
for
down?
20.
Is it the
Yep,
third down
20,
stat? Yes,
20
sir.
for 23 on third down. 201 yards on third down. This is two games. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 132 passer rating on third down.
I had a
Talk about
dude.
clutch.
I had a dude so mad yesterday. So I was at the bar. I was at the bar top talking to one of my regulars. He's a Bears fan, unfortunately. We love him to death, though. We were sitting there talking about how much I like Baker, and this dude at the end of the bar, we were talking about football for like an hour. I walked to the end of the bar to put a glass in. He was being a little bitch. He was like, "Yeah, dude, you should sign a ESPN contract." Yeah, bro, I know I should. He was like, "You're ridiculous for thinking Baker Mayfield's good." I said, "Brother, I think Baker Mayfield's good because it makes people like you mad." I love some Baker May. And y'all know I'm a troll. And Baker Mayfield is the best troll quarterback to like.
And he just tore your team up. So
yeah,
I wasn't expecting that. I thought the Bucs defense would be a good play this last week, but
well, no, not the Bears fan didn't say that.
Oh, they said the Bears.
No. I was talking to him. It was some random dude, like mad as hell. He might be a Bears fan too, though. He seemed pretty salty. Who'd the Bucs beat last week?
The Vikings.
He might be a Vikings fan too. I don't know. He was salty though. And I will be signing a contract with ESPN, pussy. I'm sorry. We're gonna cut that out. I'm sorry. Just had to throw that in there. Chiefs, Jags. We kind of knew that was gonna be a chippy game. I kind of thought it was gonna be more high scoring though.
I thought the Jags were gonna do more. They didn't do anything the entire game.
It could have been crazy. Like they could have super blown out the Chiefs. Justin Fields, Jesus. I'm sorry, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has this pass he does in the back of the end zone, and it's been a little too high, or the receivers had 1 foot out. But once he gets that pass perfect, and it's literally tiptoeing the lot of the end zone, they're going to score so many damn points because that's an amazing ball he throws. Calvin Ridley, I swear on my life, is going to be a top 5 receiver this year. He might have not done a lot yesterday.
Christian Kirk was the man yesterday.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley, 2 catches, 32 yards. But I promise if y'all go back and y'all watch that game, he had a lot of passes in the back of the end zone where he either had to step out or the ball was a little too high. But that man, I saw that man acrobat some catches these past 2 weeks.
He's the number one option.
Definitely.
He's being covered by the best corner by the Chiefs too. So
Christian Kirk is back. So
kind of
110 yards. Evan Ingram had some good plays. ETN was a little quiet yesterday. They really weren't, getting him involved a lot. Unfortunately, Chiefs
defense wins that game for them.
I still think me having the Broncos in first is possible. Let's be honest. I still think it's possible. Yesterday would have made it a lot easier to say that if they could have won off that Hail Mary. But I mean, dude,
they're going to figure it out.
This is how good Patrick Mahomes is, and I'm going to lay this out to y'all right now. Sky Moore, 70 yards. Watson, 62 yards. Gray, 38 yards. Tony, 35 yards. Travis Kelce, 26 yards. McKinnon, 24 yards. Rice, 20 yards. CHE, 17 yards. All receiving, by the way. Valdez Scantling, 13. This man got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players involved in the passing game. That is insane. And like a lot of these guys, more averaging 23, Watson 20, Gray 12. Isn't Gray a tight end, or am I tripping?
No, he's tight end.
Oh my God. I think Kelsey's they're still playing him slow.
Year. Same thing they did last year. It's just Kelsey was running the show.
Yeah.
He was on the snap count yesterday, and Yeah, he almost threw hands with somebody, which I don't
I
think Taylor
missed
would have
it,
liked very
really.
much.
Yeah, Taylor would have had to make a
At the end of
song
the
about
game,
it.
yeah, it's after the game ended. Somebody was like in his and Patrick's face, and they were like kind of just chipping back and forth. And then Kelsey went into the tunnel, and Patrick went and hugged Lawrence. So yeah.
Uh, Isaiah
Next one we
Pacheco,
got
70
uh,
yards. Throw that
we
out
we got
there.
Packers and Falcons. How about that one?
Um,
What?
yeah,
Why did the Packers lose that game? Jordan Love, 150 yards passing, 3
yeah.
touchdowns, no interceptions. He only got sacked one time. Why did they lose that game?
I think he is probably scared to make some big plays right now. And I mean, he's throwing to Datavian Wicks. I don't know. I don't
How
know who
about
the fuck that
Bijan, by the
is.
way?
Bijan's a
Bijan,
monster.
124 on 19 carries,
What a
uh, four,
monster, bro.
4 catches, 48 yards. So
Mm.
we do the math on that. He had 23 touches for 172 yards in his
Hey,
second game.
this is why, Wesley, you don't start week 2 both backs. Tyler Algier, 16 carries, 48 yards.
I started
Um,
him in one of my leagues too. But
yeah,
that's because
but
Deontay Johnson was out. That's the only reason why Deontay Johnson was out. But I did have Josh Reynolds. I just didn't trust him. So
Drake
that's my fault.
London, got himself out of his slump. I like it. They just need to get Kyle Pitts involved, bro. They're really wasting. He's got some good ass talent, bro. Really wasting that away, unfortunately.
Dude,
But yeah,
Desmond Ritter, I don't know how he won that game. That motherfucker just
what are
doesn't
his
have it figured out.
stats? 237, 19
No,
for
he wasn't bad
32.
as the game went. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, he got better, but
But the way the game started, holy shit, you can't be
yeah,
starting like that and expect to win games.
yeah, little
So.
barn burner right there.
All right, so I think we have one more noon game. We got
Bills
the
Raiders.
Bills and Raiders, and we won't spend too much time on that
Yeah,
game. But
I
yeah,
mean,
shout out Devontae Adams and his one touchdown.
yeah, I'm still
Jimmy
not
G thought he was
sold.
him.
Jimmy G's dog piss. We're actually
Stephon
realizing
Diggs,
how dog piss Jimmy G is now.
Josh Allen only 6 incompletions, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. James Cook has possibly arrived. I don't want to say that too soon. It is the Raiders.
Yeah, we're gonna sit on
They
it.
play Washington next week. If he has
I,
a good game next week, I'll be
I'm gonna
sold.
say this. I think the Bills did as good as they did because they got the run game established. They never let their run game get established, bro. They just let Josh Allen raw dog it on the ground and in the air for
They really just
4
don't even run it.
quarters. Yeah.
So.
Um
Yeah, easy
hopefully
Bills win. Who do
yeah.
they play next? Let's see. Bills will be playing, if it'll load. It's not going to load. Do you know?
It's gonna be like the Browns or something. Watch.
It is Buffalo will be playing the Commanders. I don't know why I had to ask that. I just said that. And then next week they get Tua. That'll be good. We'll get to Tua though. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah,
start
yeah,
off
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
3 o'clock slate again. Some of these we're not going to spend too much time on. Everyone else was shocked about this. I wasn't. The Giants comeback on the Cardinals. I wasn't even jumping with joy or anything because
I don't even know
it
what
felt like
happened.
the Cardinals didn't really even want to win that game.
It felt kind of like they were like, "Oh, we're up.
Personally,
We're tanking for Caleb Williams. Let's lose this game."
I was about to say I wasn't even excited. Saquon Barkley, possibly. How long is he? I mean, you know more
I
about
mean,
Saquon.
so I've been reading on it as a Saquon Barkley owner. MRI is negative. It's a low ankle sprain, which is good. People are talking about him playing Thursday. It'll be okay. He's not gonna assume he's not playing Thursday. I don't want him to play Thursday. Heal that ankle up. Don't want to go out there and make it worse, get a high ankle sprain, and not be able to play the rest of the year. So, the Giants suck. Saquon, sit out, heal it up, be ready for my fantasy playoffs. Or be ready for me week like 5 or something, 6.
Here, I got the next one. We got the Niners and the Rams.
Good game. The Rams are
Now,
doing a
what?
lot of stuff that I didn't expect them to do. You had
Let's
them as
talk
a
about.
playoff team though, so
I had them finishing second in that division. And they look like they belong. You got Puka. I don't know if that's his name. I don't know how to
Puka.
say his name. Puka. With his 20 targets, he's been very big in fantasy.
Oh, Puka. Yeah, Puka. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not super bought in on the hype just yet.
I mean,
People in the dynasty group, I mean,
Someone's gotta eat with your
are saying
main.
he's worth a first, but
No.
I wouldn't pay a first for him.
Yeah, go ahead, pay a first for him, because when he comes back, when Cooper Kupp comes back, if he comes back, Puka's gonna be getting about 60 yards a game.
Shout out Kyron Williams. Little shout out to my guy. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
100 yards. He must have
He had
some
100
receiving
yards.
yards.
He had 48 receiving, 52 rushing. He had 10 targets in the passing game. Love that.
Nice.
But same situation as who was it? Who were we talking about earlier? C.J. Stroud. When you're playing when they play good teams, they're gonna throw. I feel like the Rams are gonna be their players are gonna be must starts against good teams because they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So
Stafford not great. One touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Purdy wasn't great, honestly, but at the same time they were running the ball a lot. So
0 for 0. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all can plug anyone into that. Go get Jameis Winston, bro. Go get him a ring. McCaffrey 116. Debo Samuel established himself again. Let's get it. Yeah. Good game by the 49ers just played better at quarterback, I'm assuming. And just stuck to their game plan, won that game. We got, Lord have mercy, we're not going to talk about this long. Jets Cowboys. Jets players are pissed. You have Brees Hall, 4 carries, super mad about that, tweeting about it. You got Sauce deactivating Twitter. You got halftime quarterback 5. But they're playing my Super Bowl attenders. Parsons, there's no one playing better defensive football right now. And TJ Watt had 3 sacks week 1. So I hate this argument because someone they when they were arguing that, was that in the group where they were telling me Parsons is better than TJ?
Yeah.
I'm still not buying that. I'm gonna find.
I am.
Really? I'm gonna find the stats with TJ on and off the field because it's insane. You think he's better though?
No. Well, hold on. First off, the Cowboys defense is better in general. Yes.
Yes.
But who would I rather have? I'd rather have Parsons. We can't even bring up the sack record. That's not really fair to Parsons because it's not like TJ didn't do that in his 3rd year.
True.
I think Parsons. And like they did say, to their word, they weren't using Micah as a true pass rusher until this year.
Yeah.
So
I think TJ is currently better. I think Parsons has a way higher ceiling, and I feel like we're going to see him elevate that this year. I knew yesterday was going to be terrible when Lawrence blew the first run play up in the backfield. I was like, this is not going to be good. We didn't think it was going to be good regardless. Some people thought it might be a close game. We knew it was going to be a fucking blowout. It's ridiculous. I kind of want to look at Dak's stats yesterday.
I expected the Jets defense to play a little better. That's the only thing that surprised me. I still thought the Giants would win by like at least 14.
The Cowboys.
What did I say? Giants? Yeah, Cowboys.
They're doing.
Still thought they were gonna win.
They're using Dak the way I said they need to get to the Super Bowl. I said Dak needs to be a bus driver and let this defense carry him. He is driving that bus. 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Playing smart football. You got Tony Pollard. 25 carries, 72 yards. We're missing Zeke. All right, we're missing Zeke, guys. You don't think so? I think we're missing Zeke pounding up the middle and letting Pollard come in and run it outside.
I don't know, dude. I think the run game's fine. I think the Jets have one of the best defensive lines in football also.
John Franklin.
And Deuce Vaughn, they were using him a little bit yesterday. I don't know if my phone wouldn't be so slow. Like I literally
had 3 catches, 16 yards, 3 rushes, 16 yards.
I'm about to say, once they get him acclimated.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb, 11 for 143. Dude, what's his name not play yesterday? He didn't.
Yeah, what's his name didn't, and I started
Cooks.
Gallup in the redraft league, and he got me a whopping 1 point. So Gallup is a no
Yeah.
go.
1 reception, 3 yards.
He is getting dropped in 2 days.
They're just playing insane ball, bro.
I
2
mean,
tackles for Parsons. 2 sacks, I mean. 2 sacks, 4 tackles.
I think he had a forced fumble.
He did. He quite literally
Dude,
took the ball from Dalvin
let's
Cook.
think about one thing, dude. The Cowboys defense has probably forced 8 or 9 turnovers in the first 2 games.
Oh,
They forced
dude.
4 turnovers yesterday. Let me go look. Most
Gilmore playing
turnovers.
insane. The one Jets touchdown was because somehow we decided we were going to play man football with the safety rolled down onto Garrett Cook. That wasn't a good idea. But I mean, it happens.
Yeah, the Cowboys have already forced 7 turnovers. They lead the league. Second is Philly and Jacksonville with 6.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. It's looking real Legion of Boom-esque right now.
Who are we talking about?
The Cowboys defense.
Oh, okay. You scared me. I thought you were talking about Seattle. I was like, let's not do this.
They got the coach. They got the man.
Yeah.
Well, they just need they need a Bobby Wagner out there.
Yeah. Well. All right. How about you go ahead and
Broncos country. Let's ride. We got Commanders Broncos. I had Commanders winning. They were gonna have I said they would make playoffs. Who knows right now? They're slowly getting it rolling. They're slowly getting it rolling. Yeah.
No, my bad. Washington's 2-0.
Yeah.
Who we had finishing third, both of us in that division.
I did have them as the last seed in playoffs, though.
Yeah.
We'll see. Broncos having some good moments. I mean, they had a Hail Mary at the end that gave them a chance. Their 2-point conversion, there was a flag missed on it, but hey, you should have won the game before that, so it doesn't matter. Russ, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 308 yards. Sam Howell, 300 yards pretty much, 2 touchdowns. He's getting it together. Spread the ball out really nicely. Got about 9 guys catching the ball yesterday. Yeah, good game. Thoughts on that?
Sam Howell's arrived.
Yep.
Jahan Dotson was nowhere to be found, though. Shout out Brian Robinson on Rob's taxi. He went off and
yeah,
made
he's that
made me think.
He's that guy now.
He gonna be a sit against Cowboys, and Philly probably. So 4 games out of the year.
I don't know. They might be prepping to trade Gibson, right?
Gibson?
Got to.
I mean, no, I think they might use both.
Think?
I think at the moment, why even they're 2-0. There's no point to change anything right now.
True.
So we'll see.
Next game, it was actually really good. Dolphins Patriots. It literally came down to a lateral play that was inches short.
I thought
they should have gave it to him.
When I watched that replay, you can ask Sarah Beth. We were both watching the end. I thought he got the first down, and then the Dolphins guys started cheering. I'm like, what did they see that I didn't? And I still never did see it. I guess it has something to do with where the ball was and where the knee, but
yeah, I mean they should
have spotted the ball
for sure.
Yeah, they should have done that because
there should have been a measurement.
I think honestly, every NFL fan that's not a Dolphins fan probably wants to see them at least get a chance. But
yeah,
the one thing about Mac Jones is 2 games, it keeps coming down to those 4th downs. You got to find a way to get like the first. Be like Baker. So we got 2 games tonight. We got Saints and Panthers. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Well, maybe. Well,
the real game tonight. We got Browns and Steelers. Thankfully,
well, both games will be interesting.
Yeah, I mean they could both be blowouts. They could both be
Deontay Johnson for Pittsburgh, and the Browns defense was really good last week.
They were really, really good.
So I did pick the Browns. I don't know if you ended up changing it on my official thing.
You did. Oh, I need to change that. I do need to change that.
I picked the Browns to win. And I picked the Saints to win. Yeah. I don't think everyone should be too hard on Bryce Young. It's only his second start. Shitty situation.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback, though. Don't
Week
think he will be
3
tonight.
predictions. On, I'm putting in my notes so I can go back and. All right, so we'll go game by game. Giants, 49ers. I mean, we're both going 49ers. I don't even need your opinion.
We're
on
on next
that.
week? Yeah,
Oh,
let me
did we
look.
miss something?
No,
We
I
didn't
just
forget
didn't know we
anything,
were
did we?
done.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know we were done with this week. So
Yeah,
Thursday
yeah.
night, yeah, I'm gonna go Niners. Yep.
49ers. Next we got Falcons, Lions. Give me the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions as well.
Awesome. Chargers, Vikings. I mean, the Chargers got to get in the win column, bro.
Both teams need a win.
I know,
Oh,
bad, bro.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
Are we implementing that thing you said where we're gonna pick?
Yeah, guys. So we're gonna have a lock. We're gonna have 2 locks, 2 upsets. If your lock team, we're gonna do a point system starting now. You get 1 point for every game you get right. You get 2 points if your locks win. You get 3 points if your upsets win. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the way we'll do it. And yeah, we'll tally it up at the end of the week and see who got more points. So let's go ahead and pick all our games. And then we'll go back and do locks.
You're going. You said Vikings.
I'm gonna go Vikings in that game. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Saints, Packers. I gotta go Saints after all the shit I've been talking for them.
I'm gonna go Packers because I think the Saints are gonna win tonight, be 2-0. I think that'll drop them to 2-1.
We got Texans, Jags. Okay.
Give me Jags.
Let's be for real right now. Broncos, Dolphins. Ooh.
That is tough.
I'm going Broncos. Wait, let me see who's where.
They're in Miami.
Dang, it's Broncos at
Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah,
I think
I'm switching to Dolphins,
I think if it's anything like last year, while it's nice and warm outside, the Dolphins are going to be fine. Depending on who they play.
Yeah. Titans, Browns. Give me the Browns.
I am taking Browns, but the only thing about doing the Any Given Monday podcast is I haven't even got to see them play tonight. So
yeah.
I think I'll take the Browns regardless, though.
Yeah. Bills, Commanders. That might actually be a really good game.
Give me Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo.
I'm going. Yeah, give me Buffalo. Then we got Patriots, Jets. Give me the Patriots, bro. Honestly.
I'm gonna go Patriots as well. Not even to agree with you. They're actually the favorite on the road.
They're playing really good ball. They're just coming up short against really great teams.
And Zach Wilson sees ghost when he plays Bill Belichick's defense.
Yes.
So yeah, give me the Patriots.
We got. Oh, where'd it go?
We got one more noon game.
Panthers, Seahawks. Come on now.
Hold on, you jumped ahead. We still got Ravens and Colts at noon. Give me the Ravens.
Oh yeah, I did miss Ravens and Colts. My bad. Yeah, give me Ravens.
I'm going Ravens.
Yeah. We did Patriots, Jets already.
Here's what we'll do, all right? I said we had 2 locks, 2 upsets.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go 2 upsets, you can go more locks since they're worth less points than an upset anyways. So, but you can only go 2 max on the upsets. So,
Panthers, Seahawks. Give me Seahawks.
I'm taking Seattle. I'm taking the Chiefs. Chiefs and Bears.
Yeah.
In Kansas City.
Oh
Steelers and
Lord.
Raiders. This is a even. Their spread's even.
I'm taking
So
Steelers.
with that, I'm taking the Steelers as well, and we're gonna call that a upset, even though they're even, because they're even to pick
Okay.
them. So, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Um Cowboys Cardinals, Jesus Christ.
Give me the Cowboys by 40.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys as my lock. Oh, we did Steelers Raiders already.
We're
Bucks
on Monday night.
Eagles.
Give me Philly.
Philly.
6:15 next Monday. Be there.
We really might not disagree on anything this week. That's kind of fun. Actually, no, we have a few disagreements.
I will say, and also with
Yeah.
the second Monday night game, I think we'll disagree.
Rams Bengals.
Because I'm taking the Rams with my upset on the road.
God, that's a great upset too.
I'm gonna go Rams and Steelers for my upsets. Even though
Okay,
that spread's probably gonna move on the Pittsburgh game if they depending on how bad they lose tonight,
all
actually,
right.
or win.
You said you're going Rams.
I'm going Rams for sure as a upset, and I think I'm gonna lock the other three since I don't think I picked a lot of underdogs because
Can I
yeah.
go Bengals? But if they rule out Joe Burrow, change it.
Yeah, because the spread will
Okay,
change probably to favor the Rams.
I'm going Bengals, and if they rule out Joe Burrow, I'm changing it. All right. So the difference is, just to throw them out there, I have Chargers. Tyler has Vikings. I have Saints. Tyler has Packers. Then we go all the way down to Monday night, it looks like. Yep. I have Bengals and he has Rams. So some upsets.
And
I
my
have
upset.
Cowboys as my lock. Steelers is his upset.
No. Wait, is it? Who are they playing? Steelers and Rams are my upsets.
Okay.
And then I have two locks as well. So you have two. You can do two upsets, or you can do one upset if you want, or no upsets and just do four locks worth 2 points each.
I just
I'm
don't.
gonna lock. I'm gonna lock the Cowboys against the Cardinals. I'm gonna lock the Chiefs versus the Bears. So I have two upsets and two locks.
Damn. I don't really have any upset games though. You said I can do three
Uh,
locks?
you can do three locks. You can do four locks if you wanted.
Okay.
If there's zero upsets you have.
Who do the Jags play?
But if you have the Saints, they're an underdog.
They are
That'd
an
be an
underdog.
upset.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
pick the Saints as my upset.
You had the Chargers. They're the underdog too. If you wanted to go two upsets.
Okay, I'll do that.
And
Them being
then
an
my two.
upset is crazy.
Well, it's because they're in Minnesota and they're both 0-2.
And then I'll pick. Who do the Jags play?
It was Sam Darnold. I thought it was Zach Wilson that
No,
saw
it was Sam
ghost.
Donald that saw that. Yeah, said that.
Either way, I'm gonna go Pats.
Jags,
And
I'm
the
locking Jags in.
Jags and who?
Texans.
No. Who's the other lock?
Oh,
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys, Jags are my locks. Chargers, Saints are my upsets.
And then I had what? Rams and
Yep, Rams,
Steelers.
Steelers. Your locks are
Chiefs and
Cowboys and
Cowboys.
Chiefs. Awesome. That's money. Well, that is week 2 and week 3 loaded up. We're gonna run through Tyler's top 10 fantasy receivers for Dynasty. For Dynasty, guys. We're gonna start at 10. We're gonna work our way up. I'm gonna let Tyler explain why he put these people here because this is his list. So at 10 we have Olave.
Well, I'm not really going to spend too much time explaining why I have them where I have them. I just think that person is better in Dynasty just for the fact that they produce more now, probably, even if they're older, and they still have years left of doing that. So at 10, I have Olave. At 9, I went Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
8, I went Tyreek Hill.
They're older, so it makes sense.
7, I went Waddle. 6, I went Amon-Ra St. Brown. 5, I went Garrett Wilson. I could have actually put him lower. because I do think if Rodgers comes back and plays, it'll be just for 1 year. And then what's the quarterback situation look like there after that? 4, I got A.J. Brown. 3, I got Jamar Chase. 2, I got C.D. Lamb. I know that's going to ruffle some feathers because, well, I don't know why. Lamb's been better, in my opinion, the last year or two.
Oh, like you talk
And,
about Lamb and Chase.
yeah,
Lamb's just been
he's
so consistent.
and he's been healthier. Like the best
Yeah.
ability is availability. I mean, Jamar's played the first 2 games and he really hasn't done anything. And then 1, I have Jefferson. I do have in my opinion, there's a little bit of a gap between Jefferson and Lamb. But Lamb's the number 2. So yeah, that's my top 10 dynasty
Lamb ain't
wide
been locked
receivers.
up by Yair Alexander. I'm playing. He might have. Don't quote me on that. Don't
I
quote
was
me
like,
on
let's go look last year.
that.
I don't think he did though, but I don't know. Green Bay. No, actually, Lamb went off. But Lamb's not seeing the same team twice a year,
Yeah.
so
Let's
I'm gonna give
go.
him that.
Let's get a little. Try to get a little 10-minute UFC segment in so we can cut a UFC video. I don't know what we're gonna talk about
Heard. We got.
though.
Well, first off, let's talk about Valentina Shevchenko getting. You can't look at statistics all the time because that dude that Kevin Holland fought had
Yeah.
less strikes landed.
Did Kevin Holland win?
No,
I didn't
Kevin
get.
Holland lost by
I didn't get to
decision.
watch anything. We were
Uh,
watching college ball.
Kevin Holland landed like 20 or 30 more strikes on like 180 more strikes thrown, and everyone's
Yeah.
saying that he got robbed, and I don't understand that because at what point does accuracy play a role?
You can land more and still lose. It's round by round basis. I mean,
Also,
how many of those shots came in a later round, where it was irrelevant?
well, I was watching that fight. It was definitely, in my opinion, 2-0 Jack going in the 3rd round. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't. That card still wasn't great. So, but yeah. And then Valentina, she actually would have won her belt back had one judge not given Grasso a
10-8.
10-8 in the last round. One judge costed her belt,
That's kind of
getting her belt back.
crazy.
But these new athletes, I mean, they make someone like Valentina look human, which is kind of crazy because for a long time you thought nobody was going to beat Valentina but Nunez.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing that shift in women's UFC right now where it's
all UFC, man. We got
it's that
Sean
step.
Strickland as the middleweight champion.
Dear
We got Sean
God, that good
O'Malley.
old Philly shell.
I mean, who's still here that's been here? Can't say Volk. He's only been around for a few years. John Jones, that's it. That's it.
We do still have a unclaimed light heavyweight title, so
Which I think is up for grabs. Not officially yet, but Alex Pereira and who? What's his name? Jiri. Yep. So that'll be a good fight as well.
Hey, Alex just keeps getting his revenge on Izzy, bro. Out here training Sean Strickland.
Number 1 hater.
Let's
we ain't got a pay-per-view for a month, so we got another month for the next pay-per-view.
Let's do a little let's see next pay-per-view. We might do a little segment on that and do our super early predictions. God, there are a lot of fights between now and then.
They're all fight nights, though.
Yeah. UFC 294. Let's see how this card is shaping up. If they've added anything.
Which card? 94?
Yeah, we're gonna start not from Tim Elliott. We're gonna start where we can cut into a nice little video.
Back porch dad, you don't even believe that.
Are we getting comments, bro? Like,
back porch dad said, "Give me Arizona as an upset."
Why is it not showing the comments for me? I'm sorry, guys, if y'all are commenting. It just hasn't been showing them for me.
This card is pretty good, though. We got Charles Islam. Everyone. Wait, this can't be right, bro. This is definitely not right.
What?
On UFC's website, it has Paulo Costa as a 4-1 favorite. It's not right.
Oh, dear God. All right.
I can tell you now it's not right.
Let's I really want to cut a good UFC video, but there's just not a lot of fights we can talk about on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're about a month out from the next pay-per-view, so
It's really not.
any rumors or anything you can think of?
We can talk about some. I mean, no rumors, but I mean, we got. Oh, okay. So, all right, guys. Sliding into some UFC topics. We're gonna just list off a few. Apparently, Connor is in camp, and we have Michael Chandler in camp. That fight was predicted for what, December?
Yep.
I feel like that's a long camp. I mean, they've been. I saw that a while ago. They've probably been in camp about a month now. We're gonna do a 4-month camp. Am I tripping, guys, or is that a really long camp for UFC? I don't know. I feel like at this point I really don't know what they'll have to do that fight, because if Conor McGregor is not in the testing pool, they can't fight in America, can they? Isn't that like one of the commission's things? Like you have to be in the pool?
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's Conor McGregor, so I mean, I've seen rules bent for John Jones. You know, they had to move a whole venue whenever
Exactly.
so it's not. I'm not gonna roll it out. I mean, I don't know how it works, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do fight.
I mean, give me Michael Chandler if they fight. I mean, I love Conor, but give me some Mike.
I think Michael Chandler will be the favorite, honestly.
Definitely. I mean, my shout out Michael Chandler, dude. You're one of the guys that we've had a few guys come over from different organizations and shit the bed Ben Askren. And you're coming over here and you're boxing with the best of them. I mean, shit. We got John Jones and Stipe coming up.
Hold on. Do you know how much the cheapest ticket is?
For what? John Jones,
John
Stipe?
Jones.
Ridiculous. Yeah. They're both going to retire. It's going to be ridiculous. We're going to see a
That's why
double
the ticket's so
retirement.
high. John Jones, Stipe, cheapest ticket. You ready?
This is to sit outside, guys. This is to sit outside and listen to the crowd.
My bad. I don't know. Hold on.
They might not be selling tickets for it yet.
Well, actually, the cheapest ticket is $864.
Oh,
Somebody spent one fan
God.
spent $112,000.
That's so they can have the chance to like lick some sweat off the octagon afterwards.
Let John Jones teabag you. That's what they're.
That comes with the package, quite literally. Okay, so I think it would be cool to see them fight. Honestly, John Jones is gonna maul Stipe. They're both gonna retire. I want Stipe to pull out of the fight last minute, and I want to see John fight Sergey Pavlovich, however you say his last name, just because I want to see John fight someone with the same reach as him, bro. That's all. That's all I want to see. A fair advantage or fair rounds.
But you didn't want to see him fight Izzy. You didn't want to see him fight Adesanya, though? You know, at one point, I thought that would maybe be somewhat of a competitive fight, but...
Oh, my God.
I think John Jones would, like, stick his arm out and Izzy, let me in. That's how I think that would go.
I can't even fathom the ending of that fight. I think John Jones would toy with him. That is insane. Yeah, I can't even think about them fighting. They're friends now though, so it's okay.
And it made no difference.
Ooh, good question right here. What's next for Adesanya? Are they running it back?
I think they will at some
Robert
point.
Whittaker seems pretty mad about him running it back. Robert Whittaker came out and said, why does he keep getting title rematches? Well, brother, he's been defending the title
for a
way long time.
Way more active than fucking Whittaker was.
Yeah.
So
Whittaker.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
And I love Rob, but
I
shit,
think
not you back porch.
here's my scenario. I think Adesanya gets it back. Just retire, bro.
I wish he would.
Just retire after that.
You're
Who are you gonna
not. You're not
fight?
gonna catch.
Duplessis.
You're not
Then
gonna
there's gonna be
catch.
another guy. And there's gonna be another guy. And there's gonna
There's
be another
always gonna be
guy.
another guy. Same thing for John Jones and your Sergio guy though. Like if he beats Sergio, then it'll be like, oh, I want to see him fight so and so, and it's like just never ending.
Then he's gonna have to run it with Stipe.
There's
And
no
then
such thing as finishing on top whenever there's always another contender. So
unless you're Amanda Nunes.
there will always be a what if.
What if Amanda Nunes fought a flyweight man? That's a topic right there.
She would lose.
Yeah.
But
right.
but Cameron Arnold's not beating Amanda Nunes.
No, he's actually turned his opinion on that. So.
Oh, thank God, he brightened up. At one point, he thought he could beat Amanda Nunes just because she was a girl and he was a guy and he had weight on her.
I have a friend who was drinking at the bar and said, we're about the same size. He's probably like 210. I'm like 200. He said, he was like, I think if Habib was 155, I could beat him.
Anyways.
Yeah. I think
he would have a better chance against Amanda than Habib.
Maybe against Rose Namajunas.
I think people just assume because they're bigger.
Well,
right?
Here's what.
Hold on. I think people just assume because they're bigger, right? Oh, if I'm getting outstruck by Amanda Nunes, I'll just grab her leg and take her down, and they don't realize how fucking difficult it would be to even do that. And you're probably gonna take some hits reaching in for that leg in the first place.
I've been training for 2 years, and I fucking suck at takedowns, so I'm not taking her down. I think, I don't see any scenario where you're beating any. Because, well, here's one thing people don't realize. Like, even Rose Namajunas, bro, like, what, 125 pounds? Look at who these females train with. These grown-ass UFC men. Thug Rose is out here sparring with Justin Gaethje, Usman, like...
And still losing. That's crazy.
I'm surprised she's not retired, bro. She hates fighting.
I thought she was going to retire after that last fight.
She
you might as well.
hates fighting, bro. Yeah. Not a lot going on in the UFC right now. I mean, we just sparse.
That's what sucks, right? We got spoiled. We got 3 cards in like a 6-week span.
I thought we were watching a pay-per-view every other week, bro.
And now we got to wait 5-6 weeks for a day card at that, and I don't think I'm going to be able to.
A day card?
It's in Abu Dhabi. It's going to be at 2:00. I don't think I'm taking off that day. I might call in. We'll see.
Islam and Charles is a day card.
Yeah.
I'm scheduling off. Y'all know I got to see my boy Charles Dubronx Oliveira get that belt back. We got to see it.
Good luck.
All right, guys. Tyler, anything else?
No. Thank you all for tuning in.
We're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap up Any Given Monday podcast.
Texans suck.
Texans are terrible. We're going to wrap up the Any Given Monday podcast. We are rebranding, guys. Any Given Monday. We're going to change it on everything. Any Given Sunday is a movie. I don't know how we've never seen it. It's a football movie. Literally has like Jamie Foxx and shit in it. So I don't know. But Any Given Monday, we're going to change to that. Makes more sense, I guess, in a sense. We do our podcast on Mondays. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Rob, you're beautiful. I can't see everyone's comments. I don't know why. So whoever's in here commenting, thank you. Y'all have a great day, and we will be back next Monday.